Kicking with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans in them, it's your mans in them. All right, the baby, let's get into this. The baby.
Right. Recently, he's been getting, I guess it's the process of cancellation.
Yeah.
Process.
Ain't no process.
That shit is
that was full effect.
Yep.
facts.
Full effect.
We in it. We watching
Who
that
can
shit.
explain what's really happening right now?
Nigga,
You can, nigga. The fuck?
He always does this shit.
All right, so the baby
Kyrie's triggered.
at the Rolling Loud Festival, said some very controversial stuff. What people feel to be controversial, and yeah, so the cancel culture's coming for him. He's getting canceled from a lot of festivals and events. They probably already paid him, but we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, they're canceling from events. They're trying to write him off. A lot of celebrities coming at him. I do personally feel a way about this because if this was let's say it was in a work setting, it'd probably be a lot of diversity training going on.
Yeah.
So my thing is, instead of everybody trying to come for the baby and cancel him and get rid of him, because that's what everybody's doing. They hopping on the bandwagon like, oh, if he's bad for them, he must be bad for us. So we gotta.
They on the C train.
That's how it
they're
works.
on the C train. No, they're on the D train because I'm riding.
Pause.
Nah, but
Okay.
in all seriousness, it's like. In all seriousness, like, why isn't anybody taking the time? If he's ignorant to that, not saying he's an ignorant person, but if he's ignorant to that, why not teach instead of finding a way to cancel somebody? Nobody's willing to teach. Nobody's willing to say, yo, this is what you did wrong, and this is the way you rectify it. And that's my problem.
I tell you what, that nigga issued his apology.
Oh, he did.
It took a little while, though.
He
It
did.
took a
Because
little
he was
while.
fighting back.
Yes, he was. And
He was fighting. He did two apologies.
To apologize.
Apologize. He apologized twice. Yeah, but
He sure did. Publicist was like, listen,
those events was just.
that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money going down the drain.
You think it's a lot of money, or we see because of continuation of all the cancellation of events? We think it's a lot of money.
It's for sure a lot.
That's
of money.
a lot of money.
Those are festivals.
The
Those are
festivals.
festivals.
Bro.
Side note,
You know how much
did
money
you-
they get from the festivals?
Did you see the?
They
the
get paid
audience?
before. They get paid before it, right?
They don't get paid the full thing though, right?
No,
That's
he got
probably a
paid.
deposit.
I don't think they get paid.
He
the full
got a
bread.
deposit. They got paid. They can't take it back.
Oh well, I don't know. But either way, if you do that, either way, other than that, it's like next year, what's gonna happen? You feel me? If those places are taking them off the lineup, what's gonna happen next year or the year after that? That's a lot of money over a span of years that could go down the drain.
The thing is, it all depends on what he does, moving forward. Like they cancel him now next year, depending on if he's top on the charts and all the stuff, they'll invite him again.
Yeah,
People gonna forget.
It all depends. It really all depends on how people perceive him.
Cancel culture. One thing I noticed is that people forget.
Yeah,
They definitely do.
Like,
Kyrie has something to say though.
I was done with what I was.
you don't think Kyrie could say that himself?
Nah,
All right.
I mean,
That's what I was wondering.
I feel like he has.
You need
something to
help?
say.
Like he on the
I
show.
felt-
He
nah,
on the
nah,
show.
I
You know that,
I was
right?
gonna say something, but it kind of like waited too long because he
Yeah.
kept talking. So it's
my
cool.
bad.
I feel like he has something in rebuttal to what Shake was
Why you
saying.
calling me out like that? I didn't have a
my
rebuttal.
bad.
I didn't have a
Yeah,
rebuttal.
I do. Oh,
no. Go ahead.
Speaking of Mike.
I am speaking to Mike.
don't whisper, please.
Right, he started whispering.
Word.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna speak on all this stuff, but I think his reaction afterwards to people criticizing him is kind of what landed him where he's at right now. Like he doubled down on his response and then followed up with an apology. And in the first apology, it seemed like it wasn't genuine, and then he doubled down on his comments again, and then that's when he did the second apology after like everything was taken into account, everything was happening, and I'm just like, for me, he could have just kept quiet for a while, and I think it would just blew over. Instead, like he was just going in, and I think his whole demeanor during his whole like double downing, it was just people were just like,
I think he should have apologized from the rip.
yeah,
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
I'd have just
He
been
tried
like,
to push back.
yeah, I would have just been like, yo, what I said was ignorant. Obviously, I need to learn more about what's going on. I apologize. That's it.
But if he hold on, I feel like
I
if
think
he was gonna stand on
he
his
was
own,
going crazy on
should've-
the stage. Nigga,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, he should have
Chatting,
he should have
bro.
died on that hill if he was gonna
Ladies,
You
your
said
pussy
he was
tastes
gonna
like
die?
water.
I'm saying like the saying when you say like when you're not giving up on with how you believe in, they say you die on that hill. I feel like he should. If you're gonna double down, you're gonna have to stick with it instead of coming with an apology because nobody's gonna take you
But
seriously.
what
when you
was he
apologize.
really doubling down on though? He wasn't really doubling down on like a belief. He was doubling down on the pushback from like LGBT and stuff. He was like, "Oh nah, I'm apologizing to Yah, but I'm not apologizing to Yah because I feel like what I said to Yah wasn't wrong, but what to Yah was right." Like what you said.
They tried
in
to
general,
separate it.
Yeah, just say a generic apology. You know this is your money, this is your livelihood. What you said was wrong. He can't admit that, so just say sorry and move on.
But he said his money was good at first.
Oh, well.
That's. I'm not.
I can't count his.
his.
He's
not
a
about
big.
saying
He's a
money.
big artist.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
made
Like
a
he
good amount
got
of money.
he got it right now, but
Yeah,
And
obviously he's gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities.
exactly.
And I'm prideful too, so I understand where he's coming from. Especially if like it's hard for me to say, oh, like just come off the rip and say I'm sorry. My first instinct automatically is to fight back.
Yeah, to
Can't
defend
apologize.
myself.
Huh?
Can't apologize.
Of course I can if I feel I'm wrong. But my first instinct is to be like, I'm not tripping. This nigga tripping. You know, that's what. But you can't be like that. Like maturing, you have to do things different. So let me read some of these comments.
So
Mic drop.
Colleen says the baby is an idiot.
Melody
say,
wants to know what he
Idiot.
said.
Idiot.
Idiot. He was born and raised in this day and age. He should have known better than to talk like that on
I
stage.
got a comment.
LOL. Hold on. I didn't. I just had too many typos. She said, I ain't never seen nobody get canceled at this rate. That's a fact. Peter Akin says, I'm not sure this is really gonna hamper his career. Colleen says, our generation and below, like, come on. At this point, we don't care how anyone is living their life. To speak on it so ignorantly out loud at a festival is just dumb. Peter says, because not much happened to Cardi after she confessed to doing. There's a difference with that.
Nah, she did get blowback though.
She did, but
did.
I do feel like there's a big difference with cancel culture when it comes to women and men.
You gonna speak on it?
Are you gonna speak?
I'm gonna read the comments first. Colleen says the Instagram apology was a PR issue statement that was not his words. Melody says I keep hearing about what the baby did. What did he say? Basically, it was during a segment of his show, and he says I don't know what order he says, but he says, "Lady, if your pussy smell like water or tastes like water, put your phone in the sky, put your phone lighter in the sky."
I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
He said, fellas, if you're not, giving fellatio in the parking lot.
He said sucking dick.
He said, put your phone
FCC
lights in the
airways,
sky.
bro.
And then he also said, if you don't have any deadly sexual transmitted diseases such as AIDS, HIV, that can kill you in 2 to 3 days.
Months or something like
no,
that.
weeks. I think it was
Yeah.
weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, days, whatever. Put your phone lighters in the
You not
sky.
know about magic?
Huh?
Magic Johnson.
Oh,
Yo, I'm fucking.
For a second, I
stupid.
was like, magic.
I'm like, wait, why magic?
I'm like, you know some type of voodoo?
Magic.
Ta-da!
Yo. Goldactress says, why didn't he punch a lady out?
No, didn't
No,
he punch it?
didn't he?
Didn't he
did.
punch a lady out?
Somebody said that he should have got canceled for that. Was it not Iggy Azalea? It's the other one.
A lot of people thought he should have got canceled.
Yeah.
I'm not
Azalea
gonna go
Banks,
in
yeah.
on the cancellation with men and women because there are women who have been canceled for certain things. But I do feel like it's forgiven a bit faster than it is for men. Like we go a little bit harder on the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think his pushback made it worse for him.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think so.
For
I
sure,
agree.
yeah.
So so y'all all agree that he brought it on himself? All of
Shit,
this,
nigga, he
to
said
this
it.
extent?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
I mean, but to this degree, maybe he could have got canceled from one festival, but
I honestly feel like
Nigga
if
said he
would've
was trying to
kept
buy NBC.
Bro, they
I
was
feel
showing
like
all
if-
the festivals just taking him off, taking
every
him
day to
off.
some. I feel like if he would have kept quiet for a minute, would have been done.
But people are just riding the wave right now. The next person that's gonna be canceled, they're gonna ride the wave.
That's
like,
how
oh,
it
All
is.
right, let me
You know what
ask
I'm
you a
saying?
question.
That's how it is.
You think he doesn't know who Questlove is? Because one of his he
Oh,
addressed,
yeah.
he addressed Questlove because Questlove made a whole Instagram post about like, the baby shouldn't have said X, Y, and Z and something like that. You
He
think-
said, I don't even
and the
know who
baby
this
said-
nigga
the baby
is.
said, I don't know
Who's
who
Questlove?
Wait, what happened?
Oh Lord.
See, you know the
Roots?
Yeah, serious?
Roots from Philly?
He about to Google it.
They're like a hip hop.
I don't know.
I could
if
be
know who
honest
he
and
was.
say I can't remember. I know who Questlove is.
No, you just
And I
sound,
know-
you sound
and
like
I know-
you don't.
and I
You
know-
with me?
I know who
He
Questlove
he
is,
trying to play it off too.
and I know who the Roots is just off of
yeah.
watching shit. But like if you told me to name a song, I don't think I'll be able to.
Nah.
But he was on Questlove was doing drumming on
What?
Was it Saturday Night?
Saturday Night what?
Saturday Night. I think it's
Yo,
Saturday
what?
Night Live.
Like a genius.
Saturday Night Live or something like that.
Not Saturday Night Live. It's
one of them shows.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy
yeah,
Fallon.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Fallon.
yeah,
Yeah.
You probably seen him on that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he do with the afro.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
do
I
we?
know a
And
lot
he
of
was on
people,
Dave
bro.
Chappelle. He's on the Dave
That's
Chappelle
crazy.
show.
I really know a lot of people. I would not know
Yeah,
who
we-
this nigga
we-
is.
We don't
pay
know the
attention
nigga.
to
We know
music.
of him. He's a legend.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
He's a legend.
He's definitely
And-
a legend. Yeah, and he's
apparent-
like a musical genius supposedly.
Yeah,
Like,
he is. He wrote books and he wrote for people and stuff like that too.
yeah.
J.K. Rowling wrote books too? No, I'm playing.
He's stupid.
I mean, her books is popping though.
He's stupid.
You a big J.K. Rowling fan?
I mean, I did star in one of her films.
What film?
Stop
Oh,
the,
were you were you
Yeah,
were you
let's
the,
get- yeah,
the
yeah.
goblin?
No, no, no.
Oh.
It's a-
He was
it's
Dobby?
He's Dobby.
You look like
Not
Dobby.
Dobby. Not
No,
Dobby.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yo, Melody said, I am so shocked. Y'all don't know who Questlove is.
Not y'all.
Not
Not
Melody.
y'all.
We know who
Austin and
Questlove
Gus.
is.
I know who Questlove
I don't give a
is.
fuck.
Colleen says he literally performed with Questlove, which made that statement more hilarious. Peter Akin says, do y'all agree with the part of his apology? It was only meant for people who paid to see the show.
He said that too. He was like, "Yeah, if you ain't here watching, shut up."
Yo.
I feel like the only celebrity that gave like any piece of advice was Chris Brown. He said, "Do your show, say thank you, get the fuck off the stage."
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like, all right, I could agree with that. Is you know what I'm saying? But
But he's the last person to really.
Actually, he should be the first person.
Actually,
because
the
you've
first
been
person.
through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
right,
been
you're
through
right,
this
you're
shit
right,
already.
It
Been
all
through this
depends.
shit.
I feel like with music is different. Like sometimes it's like this. If you have a niche audience, you know what they came to see.
Yep.
When you become a superstar, a
Global,
pop star,
global.
And you on those festivals.
exactly.
It's a
When
bit
you in
different.
festivals, you're gonna have a mixture of different people. So
Yep.
he wasn't. That comment wasn't
If
wild.
that was at a Dababy show, it
Yeah.
would not have been this big.
Nah,
yeah.
No.
because it's his show.
Exactly.
Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit